Just imagine this for a moment. You read a topic only once, and it gets permanently engraved in your mind. How would that feel? You would probably think, how is that even possible? That's impossible, because this is the very dream that every student and every learner has, but that dream rarely comes true. Nowadays, the entire internet and YouTube are flooded with articles and videos, full of tips and tricks. They tell you, eat this to improve memory, eat that, wake up at this time, sleep at that time, do this, do that. But the real question is this truly the problem, or is the real issue hidden somewhere else? In this video, I'm going to tell you two very basic yet extremely powerful reasons why things simply don't stay in your mind. And if you understand these 2 points properly and make even a small change in your study technique, according to them, then believe me, things will start getting memorized many times faster than before. Now ask yourself a simple question. When you watch a good movie, do you remember it? Of course you do. When you meet or see a beautiful person, they make a place in your mind within seconds. And imagine this scenario at a function or a program. You meet a highly successful person and you take a selfie with them. That moment, you never forget it for the rest of your life. So where is the problem? This is the magic of your brain. Your brain is being clever with you. The things you want to remember, it keeps forgetting again and again. But the things it likes, it stores safely and never forgets. Meaning, remembering is not actually a problem for the brain at all. The brain remembers effortlessly, but only what it finds interesting. The things you try to forcefully memorize are forgotten repeatedly, while the things that touch your heart are stored permanently in your mind. And this isn't limited to examples alone. This principle applies to every field of life. Just imagine, what if you read a chemical reaction once, or understand a math formula once, and it stayed with you forever? How amazing would that be? From all these examples, one thing clearly emerges: interest. Anything that feels interesting, special, or enjoyable to the brain gets stored in permanent memory without resistance. You remember it forever. So the central point is interest. When the brain is interested, it doesn't even need to try to remember. Now think about this carefully. If you are studying without interest, studying unwillingly, under pressure from parents, or out of fear of being scolded or embarrassed in class, then even if you study 100 times, there is no guarantee you'll remember it. Or you'll have to struggle extremely hard to memorize it. But if someone you like gives you their phone number, your brain's superpower instantly activates. Even without a pen, paper, phone, or anything to save it, you'll remember that number after hearing it just once. This is just an example, and not only for boys. Girls do the same. At a wedding, if someone praises a girl's hairstyle in front of everyone, she remembers that compliment for months, sometimes years. Why? Because humans love appreciation, and appreciation creates interest. The conclusion is clear. What interests us is remembered easily. And this is the first and biggest reason why study material is not remembered. Now you understand the problem. You need to create interest in studies. But the question is, how do you create interest in studies? Studies feel boring, right? This is where a magical formula comes in: goal. The day you set a clear goal in your life, that very day, everything that leads you toward that goal becomes interesting. We don't lack interest in studies because studies are boring. We lack interest because our goals are unclear. Our intentions are weak. We are not firmly decided about what we want to do in life. Once you decide from your heart that this is what you want to become, this is the dream you want to achieve, and you decide that no matter what, you will do it. Then decide once and stop reconsidering again and again. Whenever you sit down to study, your goal should be in front of your eyes and beating in your heart, and then see for yourself whether interest appears or not. The sentence, "I don't feel like studying," will never even come to your lips. So the first powerful weapon for fast learning is interest. Now let's come to the second point: visualization. Think carefully. What was common in all the examples I gave? They all involved scenes happening right in front of our eyes. And whatever reaches the brain through the eyes is very easy for the brain to remember. If someone witnesses a horrifying accident, many people are unable to come out of that trauma for years. They see the same scene even in their dreams at night. So whenever you study, create a scene in your mind of what you're studying. If you're studying history, imagine it like a movie playing in front of you. Who are the characters? What are their names? Who played what role? Run everything like a film in your mind and connect new information with things already present in your brain. For example, suppose you want to remember that the human body needs water the most in the morning. You may have heard this before, but you forget it because your brain doesn't get an image. Now let's create one. Close your eyes and imagine a plant with drooping branches. It stayed away from the sun all night and received no water. Now it's morning. The first rays of sunlight fall on it, and someone comes and waters it. Within moments, the plant stands upright, as if life has returned to it. Now connect that plant to your body. All night long, you didn't drink anything. Your body is tired and sluggish. And the moment you drink water in the morning, your body becomes active, your mind feels fresh, and your energy returns. Now no one can make you forget this, because it's no longer just a sentence. It has become a living image. Always remember. For more clarity, one last example. Suppose you want to remember that the human brain remembers negative things faster than positive ones. Create a picture. Imagine a wall covered with countless white dots. So many that the wall looks completely white. And there is just one black spot. As soon as we look at the wall, where do our eyes go? Straight to the black spot. Now say this wall is the brain. White dots are positive things. The black spot is negativity. The brain does exactly the same thing. The image is created, and the concept is remembered forever. The real secret is this: the brain forgets words, but remembers images. So, whenever you fail to remember something new, ask yourself, how can I turn this into an image? The day you master this formula, your memory will automatically become sharp. And remember, every day learn something new. Think something new. Do something new. Keep learning. If you like this video, please subscribe our channel.